Well, hey, welcome back to Riverbend Springs. It's mid-October now. I just loaded the produce from the greenhouse onto the trailer here. We're going to try and do this like once a month instead of doing it every day. Taking this over to the kiosk because it takes up so much time. So let's hop in the John Deere here. Oh, I probably should have left that first person for getting in. Dang it. You know how I like my first person. I'm going to swing around by the cows over here. Looks like they need a bale as well. So we finished up the last episode. We had been doing harvesting. We had done soybeans and the sunflowers. Matter of fact, I should have some sunflowers being made into sunflower oil inside my press. I should take a look at that, but let's take care of the cows first, which is probably something else we could start cutting out of every episode because it ends up taking so much time. No. Not that. Grab the spikes. There we go. Trying to figure out how to make these episodes cleaner. Let's take a look at that quick since we're right here. I loaded up this trailer with lumber. We were cutting wood at the end of the last episode. We're over at the place by the ferry landing on the other side of the river. Huh? No, nothing yet. Okay. Cutting trees over there. That slope is not fun to deal with, but we got a few more into the sawmill, so it's down there chugging away. I'll probably swing by that later as well. Got everything put away at the end of the day as well, just to keep things nice and neat. I don't think we need the headlights on anymore. I've got 3 cows that are 36 months ready to be sold. They're worth, I think, $3,500 each. I gotta take a look and keep an eye on it. What I want to do is I want to keep them long enough that they have that they reproduce and I get free cows. I want to see if it's worth trying to do it that way rather than buy them. So we should have 3 more cows in November, but I don't have space for more than just one inside the pasture, so what I'm gonna have to do, am I getting it or not? No, I gotta get over even more. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. That's enough, I think that's got it. Not really. Is it? Yeah. It's somewhat spiked in there. So I got to put in the calf igloo, I think, and put the couple of the youngest cows that I still have in there. I can probably still get away with doing that tomorrow. I think that should be good. I don't want to mess around with the bale spikes any longer. Do I have a bale handler? I don't think so. I'd have to do it. How am I doing? I think I would do grass. Just park this out of the way. think I'd do silage bales on that grass. It's going to be ready in November if it'll let me cut grass again. So I got the cornfield to harvest. I think we'll take the semi truck down there to do that. Let's get the Challenger out of the way. Man, what a pretty morning. So in the last episode, we got to use this combine for the first time. It's pretty nice. It's got some interesting beeps, but made short work of that sunflower field. This will be fun. We're all right. Can go ahead and get this down there. I don't think we're going to start just yet. This is probably a good spot to start as any. I was gonna walk over to the shed down there that we're storing the lumber in and grab the Kubota, but I'm so close. I think I'll just walk up here. I want to go deliver that lumber here this morning and go ahead and get the money for that before we get started. It's still pretty early. Need to check to see how far along are we on this too. Where is it? 6:12. All right. Now normally I would just go ahead and take this to the playground, but I think we're going to take it to the, what's it called? Gray Mill Museum, and give them what they need there. Because we have all the different construction materials now, that I think that might be the way to go. Let's see, what's the best way to get there? I suppose across the bottom of the map would probably be the easiest thing to do, right? So the fields, I'm thinking about the fields and what I'm gonna do next year. I want to convert the 2 large fields down below where we just parked the combine over to rice fields. And I think I want to do what, corn and sunflowers in the 2 remaining fields, and won't need to do anything to them really. Oh, other than maybe mulch the sunflower field. Well, both of them perhaps. But the Kinza planter, we can use that. Is a direct planter, so we don't have to do any other field prep for them. So what do we got? We got 4,000 wood beams, 4,000 planks long, and 4,000 planks. Oh, I can see it. It's right there on the right, lower right. I'm sitting here looking at the trailer and saying that as opposed to the lower right, where I can actually just read it off. This truck pulls well. Not heavily loaded at all. Pretty good looking map. We don't come over this side too often. The area around the lake or river, whatever it is, that's pretty nice. We do get into these fields once in a while. I should look at contracts and see if there's anything we should be doing. I wonder where I should take the planks. Turn left here. And left again. Alright, so we'll go across this bridge and we should be pretty close to it right there. There it is. I think I turned in the wrong spot last time. Yeah, I think it's better if I turn in here. No, I don't know if I was right about that. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so I think it's right along here, but I'm not sure if it was along this side or if it was back there. Let me hop out. Alright, so what do they need? Maybe it's back here. Oh, there, it's showing up already. Would be 3,000. Well, I got 4,000 of each. So let's see what happens. Not in the right spot. Let me back up. There we go. And then the beams. Alright, so those will whatever consume down, and then we'll figure out what materials are required for the next stage. And so these planks, what can we do with them? Let me pull up prices. So the planks, the best price is going to be at the playground. So let's take it there. This is a bit of a negotiation getting up this hill, but there we go. So here at the playground we'll sell these. Oh wow. They don't need this at all. They want rope. We'll sell them here because it pays so well. Up a little more. There we go. Look at that. Did we just make like $91,000? I think so, yeah. That was like twice our little red trailer load, right? I'd like to swing down by the cement works, but I don't know if I want to pull this trailer down. I should be alright. Let's go see how it looks. Ooh. Don't hit that sign. It's awful close, wasn't it? Yeah, if I just go around this way, should be fine. I want to see how this is coming along. It might just be one more bag of cement. Yep. And we've seen all this stuff. I think yesterday we came over here. Alright. Well, it's almost 9. Say we get on farming. That was close. We'll just leave it hooked up for now. I don't know what we're going to do next with that trailer or the pickup. And we'll just go grab the semi-truck. We'll head down to the cornfield and we'll get started. I think what I'll do is I'll pull around down like I did yesterday. And we can get going. I guess I should check, make sure all my other fields are going all right, but first things first, we'll worry about it's the easiest way to do this. Oh, that's different. That's not the way I went last time. Tapped that a little bit. The tractor when it went by, didn't I? We're gonna come down here by our buildings and come in that way like we did the other day. So right here to the left. Down the hill. Pull in right behind the combine. I think we're ready to go. I think we'll just do this ourselves. Well, I don't know if we need a worker. Suppose we can give it a little space here. Are we close enough to the field? Maybe. Lines aren't showing up yet. Come on. Where is it? My GPS is not working in this combine, is it? Let me try. I can't tell if I'm on or not. No, I'm not. Oh, I think I am now. What's going on?
I've been in and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along, yeah. We've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates. And they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia, you know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot, watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock, need more than 20 seconds to get your attention before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold ya, hear your truth, pull you closer, talk it through?
Girl, you know that I'm the one that you can come and complain to. Your silhouette's amazing, but your brain is a maze too.
So can you help me find my way while I find something to say?
I know the arguing just augments everything going both ways, but baby, I can see it on your face.
I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now?
I don't know what it is, but this combine almost feels like it's slower. I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see, to hire a worker, I'm gonna have to cancel off this. So I'll press and hold this. Switch it to AI worker, say okay. Should recognize where we're at, I'm hoping. Yeah. Let's get the truck. I don't know, it certainly, when it gets to the end of the field and you're turning around and stuff, it certainly moves a lot slower. Oh, we're going across the roads. It's bouncing. Come on, get over here. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, it's going to go into the side of the trailer if we hold that in before we get away from it. Of course, it'll keep it out as long as the next one. Yeah, I was thinking as I was driving the combine, it's like, we're wasting time. We should get a worker mulching on the sunflower field, I think. Oh goodness. Out of the way. Alright, I'm gonna go park down at the bottom of the field to be ready to go up again next time. Or towards the bottom of the field. Actually, yeah, I'll get on the track that's kinda on the rivers. There's the side towards the river, and then we'll aim up towards the direction he's going. And whoa, that should be fine. I don't think we'll be in his way here. Alright, so I don't know how much time I have. but I want to run up. This will need to be plowed probably after it's mulched, but I think we can mulch this. Let me check the map. So here in the map, field 6, let me go to this one. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's mulched, so I think we can mulch that. Not in your way. I'm gonna go grab the Kubota. I'll drive up. I'll grab the Challenger. We'll get the mulcher on the back of it and get a worker started over in that field. One of the reasons I keep this down here is so we can do exactly this. Get back up to the yard quickly without having to walk. You should be able to go back and forth, I think 4 times before we're in trouble. I'm not sure. Well, the worker hit 80% when I had to go last time, so. Zoom up here, grab the Challenger, and we'll get down there and get him started mulching. I'll park it over here in the shade. Walter. Mulcher should be in here. So I head right back down there and hopefully catch up to the combine before it gets too far along. We'll do all the field prep on these before we convert them into rice fields and see what happens. So looks like it points this way. Let's just get right in here. I don't know if they're going to want to start with headlands or what. I'll put them right there. Go in cab. AI worker. They start with the headlands, yep. Hire worker. Alright. There we go. Uh-oh. I don't know if I missed my opportunity or not. Yeah, I'm hoping that the worker will be able to make it down to the end and start back up before they run out. I'll come down here, get in the truck, and hopefully be able to run alongside and empty the grain tank for them. I don't know. This is the first time I've done corn in FS25, so I don't know if it gives it a mulch state. I don't think it will. We'll look in the map, just like with the sunflower field. Let's see. Let me turn the plowing off if I can. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the same way as the sunflower field over there. So yeah, we're going to have to mulch this as well. So when the work gets done with that one, we get them over in this field. Let me hop in the truck. And we'll be ready to offload him. He's got his beacons on, but I think we're going to be okay. And I think after I get him offloaded, I don't want to get too close, mess up his turn. But I do want him to get the pipe out for me. There we go. No, keep it out. Keep it out. No. Because the pipe comes down low when it's being retracted. It actually hits the side of the trailer. So you gotta be careful with that. But I think, yeah, everything's going real smooth. This is nice. I think I'll try and drive straight. One side to the other. Come on. So I think what we'll do is after we get him offloaded, we'll go ahead and take a break for lunch. I'll park the truck down here at the bottom of the field. I like to call it the bottom of the field. It's doing the up-down sound. So yeah, it's kind of the bottom. I'll get out the way here. I'll go down to the other end of the field. Oh, bouncing across these furrows here. I'm gonna go up and get some lunch. Get this guy mulching here. Got that one harvesting over there. See if I can frame all three in the shot. There we go. Look at that. Nice. So yeah, I'll park this down here and take a break for lunch. Maybe they'll get finished while I'm eating. Give me a little more time. Whoa! You gotta be careful with this truck turning. And I don't know, this trailer, I'd rather have a Wilson pace setter, you know what I mean? Wow. I'll walk up to the house. I left the Kubota up there, right? I really won't have anything I can drive up. So yeah, we'll have to walk up. And we'll get some lunch, and then, I don't know, maybe this afternoon we can do some tree work over across the river by the ferry landing and get a little farther along on that. I'd like to get that that plot of land finished and the trees replanted in there so we can get our bond back for that piece of land and move on to the next one. I think we got about 5 trees left maybe that we got to clear out of there yet. And then let's see, next month we get, so tomorrow at the end of October we got to put in the calf igloo. I think this guy might be small enough he could go in there with one of his friends. Yeah, buddy. And I was thinking maybe right here to put it, or perhaps over on the other side, right over there. I gotta go eat. All right, well, it's 1 o'clock now. Unfortunately, I must have muted my microphone again earlier. So I'm going to have to go back and overdub a little bit. I hate it when I do that. I don't know why. I got to pay more attention to that. So The worker on the cornfield. Oh, let's walk and talk, Walter. The worker on the cornfield almost got done, but not quite. So we got to go down there and offload him. Oh, let's go this way. And I think the worker in the sunflower field is still working on the mulching. Yeah, he almost got done over there. There was just like a last little bit, and he just got full. And because I don't like the workers to drive my truck, he wasn't able to finish. So we'll do that here quick. And then we'll get this into the storage. He almost got done. It was pretty close. I don't know how that worker's doing over there, so. Oh, I'm gonna have to start the combine, aren't I? Dang. There we go. Back up a little, and then yeah, I guess I could do this last little bit and then back up and get the rest of it. So it's mid-October. We're probably not going to have a ton of daylight left. I want to go maybe do some tree work over there by the ferry landing, and then maybe get the last of this, and then I think we can just bag it up and get it in there. There we go. And that's it. Pipe in. I want to get the combine out of the field. So that we can get the worker over here with the mulcher. I don't know how quickly he's going to be done. Okay. Let me get up this side of it, that way. So what I want to do is I want to get the worker to go over to the other field. You're really going to fold it up just to drive over there, that little bit? I'm just going to think about it. Let me get in here. What is the object? Is it me? I thought I parked over there to be out of his way. It apparently wasn't. Okay. think he's gonna start mulching? Let me go put the corn away. Ah, man, it's 2 o'clock already. How does that happen? I'm gonna leave that Kubota right there, unfortunately. Hopefully I can get out over here a little easier. I think this is going to be the best place to park it. Let's try. Yeah, a little further forward. There we go. That'll be good. I don't think anything's going to hit. Although that looks close. Oof. Alright. We'll just leave that right there for now. So I was thinking about going and doing some tree work. Let me grab the Fendt and the trailer. We'll go by the store on the way to the field and do some tree work. Alright, we're here at the store. I wanted to check, see if there was any used equipment, and then also I think there's a contract we might want to pick up. There's a forage wagon, which is probably the only thing I'd be interested in, but I don't think that really helps me at all. I don't think I need it. So let's see, contracts, what can we do here? There's all sorts, but there was one down towards the bottom. Lots of harvesting contracts, but that might... Ooh, what's that? That's a big field. Let's see. Mowing, plowing, spraying, stone picking. I think that's the one I wanted right there. So we'll borrow items for that. And I think... Okay, so she's gonna go do that. I don't know where she's going. I'm gonna grab the Fendt and take the trailer over there. The problem is that the workers get confused on stone picking about where they should pick back up, or at least historically that was a problem I always had. So I ended up kind of having to do it myself. If you offload them into the trailer without interrupting their flow, I think they do better. I don't know where she went. So it's over by the little restaurant, riverboat restaurant place. So I guess I'll just head over there and maybe I'll catch her if anything bad happens. Up this way to the left. I think she turned right here. Yeah, there she is. So I don't know if she'll be all right going into the field and getting started right away or not. And I don't know how quickly she'll fill that up, but instead of selling the stones afterwards, we can put them in our cement production and hopefully keep it topped off. So I think it's right to the left here. There she is. She found it all right. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be in her way. I'm trying to get out of it. Trying to get out of your way. Just trying to figure out where to start. It's not a very big field. So hopefully this will be fine. I'll just drop the trailer here. And I'll go back and get my logging trailer and we'll head over and... Is this the way we came? Yeah. Head over by the ferry landing. I'm a little hesitant to take the ferry anymore because of the experience that we had the other day with it taking so long. Let's see. I'll pull off the road here. We'll back up by where those cones were. This is probably not where we'll leave it for when we load it, but for now, this will be alright, I think. We'll back it up right in between the cones. How about that? There we go. Yeah, it's not a great angle, huh? Let me hop out. I need to switch into my logging gear. Alright, well, we're ready to take out the rest of these trees here. I think I got probably 4 or 5. It's going to be a bit of a pain, I think. I can use the cones. What I was doing to find the stumps before was I took the cones and put them on top of them. I think I've got all the stumps out up until now. And I think I got... No, those are the same cones down there. So I got, what? 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I think that's the last 4 trees on this plot of land. So let's see if we can get them out of here. Alright, I've got almost all of them loaded on here. It's really sketchy up there on that hillside. For those of you that recommended that I use the yarder, I probably should have listened to you on that one. It was really not a lot of fun, even using the winch on this to try and get that off of there. I got one log left. I'm not sure how to put it on. I think I'll come from the other side. Put the thick end at the top, which means I should go the other way. If I'm going to come at it from the other side. But yeah, this should keep us going for a while. We've still got to come over here and grind these stumps out, which is going to be a pain, I'm sure. And then oh, don't do that to me. Then we got to plant the trees over here, so that's going to be also a little problematic, but we'll get her done. I don't know. Okay, that'll work. Get over to the other side. And then I got to go check on the worker. I'm probably going to have to motivate her to, actually, I'll probably have to put it into the trailer myself, but then I'll see if I can get her to drive it and deliver the stones for us. Oh, there we go. I don't know if those are going to be high enough to hold this. I think so. Maybe. Oh boy. They're in there like that. Yeah. Okay. That ought to do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll park up this. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so let's get these out of the road and let the traffic go. Thank you for your patience. So here comes the worker with our stones. Let's see how they do. I'm just trying to stay in here where I can be nice and safe. That's it. I think that's it. Wow, that didn't take too much at all. Well, hey, I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here at Riverbend Springs in mid-October. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you next time.